What's going on, people? It's your boy Studio Breather. I'm here with my guy,
Keith Mills, what's good, y'all?
and we are here with another banger video today. We talking about some more anime. Today we're talking about our favorite tropes in anime. That's right. We got two of our own different opinions here. Well, we kind of agree on both of them being pretty amazing tropes. But I'm definitely putting mine at number one, and so is Keith here as far as our anime journey currently. You know, watching anime pretty much all our lives for sure. I'm much more of a hardcore one, but Keith is getting in there and has definitely watched some ones and put me on to some that I've been watching lately. And but overall, without further ado, we're gonna get into the first one, being the found family trope. Okay, now for me personally, got to be like my favorite. It's up there with a lot of different ones. Shout out to honorable mention the trio, the honorable trio, the two
Mm.
girls. I mean, two dudes, one girl trio. But for me personally, found family trope is amazing. Just being born into something, it's not as powerful as being chosen. You know what I'm saying? Being chosen, like the people that you grow up with, in your family, your blood relatives, you can't pick them. They're just, it just happens. It's fate. But the people that actually become your friends, and those people who are friends who are more than just friends, and they feel like family. Blood couldn't make you any closer type friends. The friends that you die for. Those type of friends are the best types of people to have in your life. At the end of the day, you'll end up going to them more often than family. So at the end of the day, I'd say found family trope, just like characters like Asta and the Black Bulls, like the way they ride for each other. Shout out to the people who know when my boy Finral was about to get smacked and they pulled up, said, "Forget the match, we'll kill you right here." It was one of the greatest pull-ups in the anime, bro. Amazing. Shout out to One Piece, the Straw Hats, Fairy Tail, and the Fairy Tail Guild. All those found families are just like, it makes you feel at home, especially because a lot of them are like misfits, and it seemed like they're just a bunch of random people, mishmashed and put together. But all that like dysfunction and whatnot, it's what really brings them together as like a family. And it really inspires you. Really, for some people, not even just inspires you, it can really just bring you out of a dark place, make you feel like you have a sense of home, watching the show and feeling like you're really a part of the cast because of how inviting the characters are. The personalities might clash, but that's the best part of it, you know, seeing all the different types of flavors of people meshing so well together, you know, and just having each other's backs no matter what. They might clash here and there, but the loyalty's there, the love is there, and it's truly like something to behold, like beyond just the overall writing of the story itself. The relationships between the characters, those character driven stories, those are some of the best ones out there, so found family trope, man, it's gas. It's all, if they do it right, it's gas every time, man.
Damn. So what you're really saying is that sometimes true family, friends we met along the way.
It's a real
No,
one.
no. On all the serious note though, that's some real shit though. And it's funny you started mentioning some of your favorite found families. I think one of the ones that stuck out to me when I was a kid, two that stuck out to me when I was a kid were the come on now, the Z Fighters. Majority of the Z Fighters literally fought my man's Goku. Well, actually, I think all of them had fought Goku at some point in time, and
It was all
yeah, we saw that happen. Yeah, they was all ops at one point, but now that like you said, blood wouldn't make them no closer, and especially like somebody like Vegeta. Even though I feel like Krillin is Goku's real best friend, Vegeta, bro, Goku. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't look at Goku the same as they do now if it wasn't for him protecting Vegeta. Everybody, Krillin, all them niggas like, yo, what are we doing? Kill this mother right now. And Goku's like, nah, that ain't me, son. Real rap. And I don't know why I'm getting so black here, but like ever since then, and I've seen how much their relationship has grown, from Frieza and Boo and all that, especially with Boo. I really love that I feel more connected to them than I do somebody like Bardock. Even though, granted, he's not really in the series like that much at all. It's just it wouldn't feel more like a family if Bardock was there now. You know what I'm saying? Like that core element of people we've met throughout our entire life help us shape us into who we are. And without those people, I don't know what type of character Goku could have turned out if it wasn't for like Grandpa Gohan, Krillin, Bulma, Puar, Yamcha. What's my man's name? Oh my God, Oolong. Oh man, yeah. Found family. Man. That's definitely out there for the best tropes. Now mine. I hold pretty in high regard as well. The underdog protagonist. Now, what I mean by that is the protagonist that gets utterly shit on by everyone and everything around them. The world literally, it feels like the world hates them. So you got your types like your Naruto's, your Sung Jin Woo's, your Orin from Jack of All Trades. Most recently, we've been watching Roll Over and Die. That's also another anime where the protagonist, Flum Apricot, is...
Shout out to my dog, Flum.
Shout out to my dog, Flum Dog. Literally is branded as a slave in the first episode. And
episode 1.
Literally. And that's how the world, the outside world views her because of the brand on her face. And I'm a lot further than Breeze is, but that in the first episode, the first member of the family, Milky, such a sweet girl, very creepy in a sense, but I'm getting towards the end of the season, it really feels like a family, and it makes me kind of forget how dark the show can really be sometimes, because the whole episode could be some crazy, killing monsters, betrayal, lies, this, that, and the third, and then the end can have them all, uniting, eating dinner together, and it just like, damn, bro, really made it back home, and it makes you remember what we doing this all for. And I guess in a way that kind of ties into the found family trope, because no matter how much the world shits on you, you still find those people that love you for who you are, and that can be your motivation to keep on going sometimes if you can't find it within yourself. Like I said, like Naruto is also another character the world got shit on. The world shit on him, and now look at him. Look how high he's held in regard, and the obstacles he overcame to become that. Goku, I mentioned Dragon Ball. Goku, literally all of fucking the Saiyan saga, low class warrior this, low class warrior that. And now look at him, the power of the gods in his hands.
Low class warrior, elite level hands. What are we talking about?
Trying to tell niggas, but with a heart of gold. And the fact that he's able to keep that type of mentality, that personality, his character, and never let the world, the villains he fought, break him, it speaks volumes to not only his journey of being the underdog, but his journey of finding his people, his family, man.
Absolutely, I agree. And when it comes to mind for me, characters like that, I think of like Rock Lee. They was down on my boy. As I'm currently rewatching Naruto right now, with my girl, Rock, bro. My boy Lee. Everybody was hating on my boy Lee when he was young. Said Lee ain't this, Lee ain't that, and Lee pull up. He got the best hand in the school right now. Bro, he'll put B-Day to anybody right now, and he ain't got to drop the weights on most of you niggas. And then Asta too. Asta definitely, like, boy, if you want to get in that gym, boy, watch you Asta, bro. Asta was over here, he ain't got magic in a magic world, you know what I'm saying? And he was out here working out, making sure his body and his mind was right, and he always kept himself in high spirits and always believed in himself. You know what I'm saying? He actually made something of himself once it was time for him to actually get his gift. Or if you want to go even more realistic, shout out to my dog Ippo from Hajime no Ippo. Ippo was getting bullied, and he the whole time he was just trying to do his thing and just help his mom out with the fish market. You know what I'm saying? He 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning, he over here carrying heavy loads and stuff like that to make sure she can be out here making money, because it's just them. She can't do the heavy lifting. He got to do all that before school and then go to school and get bullied and shoved in lockers and all types of goofy shit. So once he learned, got in that boxing gym, started having some confidence in himself, his literal bullies became his fucking cheerleaders. I lie to you not. So that's a message to anybody listening. They literally were in the stands, damn near had they might as well have had pom-poms on the way they was cheering his name. It was ridiculous seeing him, how much he grew from that point and how much the people around him shifted. Something to learn.
Damn, they be the type of like, yeah, we was best friends when we were back in high school or whatever. Like,
no, not even back in high school. Literally, they just stuffed this nigga in the quarter last week. Now they find out he in boxing matches, and now they scared, and they all also on his dick. It's crazy. It's actually insane. The switch up was just like no other.
You got those niggas in your family though, man. I swear, there's at least one or two of them.
It's always going to be people like that around, but hey, that's why the underdog trope is so fine, because you get to see them from the beginning when you see them as just a normal person, just like anybody else, just trying to make it in life, and then you see all these people coming at them for little to no reason at all a lot of times, and then you see them become something great despite it all. That's why I do also appreciate that trope. But hey, you heard it from us at first. We got the found family trope. We got the underdog MC trope. I mean, underdog characters. I threw Rock Lee in there. He's not an MC, but I mean, he underdog too. But you know what I'm saying? Which one do you like? Do you have a specific trope? Let us know in the comments below.
Let us know between the tropes we've spoken about what some of your favorite animes or favorite characters that live in this trope. And I'm Keys.
And I'm Breeze.
And the struggle arc continues.
be breezy.